more suspicion about the neighbor and what the neighbor really is at, because it builds into our politics. Take a different example. I don't know if this is still true, but in Latin America, as recently as the 1950s, if a boy and girl in their teen years were alone for more than half an hour without a chaperone, it was presumed that she had lost her virtue. Supposition, I think, is that he never had any. But at any rate, the whole idea of this was people have no control over their sexuality. And so without the chaperone, they will simply give in to their lack of control. And what I was told is that by and large it was true, especially among the upper class in Latin America, because both the boy and the girl believed they had no control over the situation. And therefore they didn't. Your culture controls how you perceive things. In the U.S., take the question of our marriages. In our consumer society, we are always, not always, but very often flowing through the ads as the center of our own universe. You know, I always liked that very old McDonald's ad, "We do it all for you." It's not for the profit. No, it's for the customer. Yeah. And you are the inept or hopeless God of your own universe. You need this product. You are the center of the world, but you can't cope without our car or our deodorant or whatever the other product is. So we are taught from the time we are toddlers that we are to be self-centered, but we are also inadequate. Now, to marriage, I think as a priest I run into this so much. I bring more and more expectations and needs, but not self-discipline, not a habit of self-sacrifice. The couples are lucky when the baby comes along, the baby finally teaches them the self-sacrifice. You know, the helpless tyrant that child is. But for so many people, marriage is not that I have something to give. It is I have a need that is going to be fulfilled. And therefore, many Americans are fundamentally incapable of marriage. Not because they're inhuman, but because they're trained to think that way. And therefore, many American marriages tend to come apart. And frankly, that's why I think it's smart that we have an annulment process in the Catholic Church and divorce processes in the larger community, because so very often people with all the goodwill in the world are capable of achieving what they really pledged to achieve. So, again, the mark of a culture. We are trained to be the inept God, the inadequate center of our own universe. And part of what you're doing when you are running a school is helping kids to see through what the advertising has socialized them into for the 18 years before they showed up. But just the same, it's important for us all to realize we are to some degree creatures of our culture. And insofar as we let it be the controller over us, we don't have the freedom that people in another culture, another time,